We had Mayor de Blasio on the show yesterday. There's a lot to talk about with the mayor. And you can check the conversation, hot97.com, or download that Where Hip Hop Lives app. You can get it in the App Store, Google Play. After we get done talking to the mayor, my dude in the back, program director, you should have talked to him more about the boobs in Times Square, the boobs in time. Yo, fam, check this out, fam. There's real things going on in New York City other than boobs in Times Square.
I felt very passionate about affordable housing. I feel like every single one of my girlfriends is going through that right now. Everyone in the room has gone through it at one point in their lives. Deani, 24 years old, she's always stressed out about finding an apartment because she cannot afford it. Even me, I make a decent salary now and I have to move pretty soon. And guess what? I'm stressed out because when I'm looking at apartments where I want to live in a safe neighborhood, guess what? I can't afford them. I'm like, how am I going to pay for this?
I feel you. I mean, boobs are nice though.
Boobs are nice. I don't want them to go away.
I'm kind of with P.O. on this one. I'd like to hear more about the boobs.
What about them though?
How big are they? How do they feel? Can I touch?
That's not going to happen.
You can. You can definitely touch if you pay the price.
You can't touch the ones in Times Square. Well, actually,
let me check this out. If you're going to stand in Times Square in them whack-ass shoes and them horrible drawers you got on, I could give you $100 to rub your boobs. Stop it.
It's true. He'll take it.
You standing in Times Square showing your boobs,
but
you're not that expensive.
Boobs in Times Square are not that big of a deal to me. It's just not that. Who cares?
The tourists.
Who cares about the boobs?
No, I'm going to tell you who cares. The anti-de Blasio machine cares. There's a whole campaign out here to smear de Blasio because he's not for the elite of New York City. And the elite of New York City have their own PR people, et cetera, to get these things put in the newspaper. The unions, the police who are mad at him, et cetera, and that's the anti-de Blasio machine.
There's so much more going on and you care about boobs? You're mad at de Blasio?
Send out the boobs, guys. We got to take this de Blasio down. Get the boobs in Times Square.
Now, another big story that happened is, has everyone heard of Peggy Hubbard?
No.
Yes.
No.
Peggy Hubbard, according to her video and according to what we put online, she is from Ferguson, born and raised in Ferguson, and she's fed up. There was a drive-by shooting that harmed a little girl. And then on the same night, there was a man who was shot by police. The police came to his house to serve him a warrant, and he started shooting at the cops, and cops killed him. And so people started protesting police brutality. She was fed up, created a video, and said basically, you're hollering this Black Lives Matter BS. It don't matter. You're killing each other. White people don't care. You're shooting at the police. They drop your ass. Oh, he died due to police brutality. 327 homicides later, y'all want to holler police brutality. Black people, you're a effing joke. You're tearing up communities over thugs and criminals. Then she went on to say that she has a son who she did not bail out of jail because he was also out here acting up.
That sounds familiar.
Now, I wanted to hear from parents or even kids who have been told by their parents that if you get in trouble with the police, we are not coming to you.
Yes, that's how I was raised. My father was like, look, I came to this country as an immigrant to work hard. I was like, I've never been on welfare. I have spent countless hours trying to teach you the correct way to live. I spend so much money trying to make sure that we live in a decent neighborhood. And he's like, and if you have the audacity to get arrested and going to jail, guess what I'm not doing? I'm not bailing you out. You're staying there. So don't think that the same thing that she was saying, I'm not putting money on your books. Yeah. I'm not getting any legal help for you. No. If you want to do that, those are your choices. You live with the consequences.
My dad was a 3-time felon. Was in jail when I was born. And would tell me, yo fam, I have given my entire life for you to not live the life I did. If you screw that up and go to jail, don't call me.
Now, Ebro, we do have to mention, though, that this woman's story it looks like it's been started off by being picked up by conservative blogs.
Right. I wanted to remove that because she might be a fraud. She might be a phony. She might be a fraud completely. Somebody could have paid her to make this video. I don't know if it's legit, but the conversation is legit. Absolutely. The conversation is absolutely legit because there's many of us who are from the hood that look at gangs shooting at each other, and I don't feel bad when 2 criminals are shooting at each other. Mm-hmm. I feel bad when innocent bystanders are getting hit. I feel bad when the parents of those criminals aren't stepping in and going, yo, look, my son or my daughter's an effing problem. Do something with them. And that's what we're talking about. So I wanted to hear from people. Were you raised that way or not? Your family, do they bail you out every time you get in trouble? Or does your family say, check this out, we've worked too hard to put you in position to be successful, and at a certain point in your life, you screw that up, don't call us. Arnisha.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Were your parents, did they tell you don't call them if you ever get put in jail?
Well, not really, but they let me know, like, probably one time in the past, but after that, they'll be on your own.
So you got in trouble, they helped you one time and then told you after this you're done?
Yeah, I had a warrant for a ticket, so I got arrested, and I got helped that one time, but it was like after that, nope, you're on your own.
And do you agree with that? Are you a parent?
Yes, I am a parent, and I do agree with that because at some point it's just like you have to know when to say when.
That's right.
And if you keep bailing them out of every situation, they're not really going to learn the consequences of their actions.
That's right.
That's right.
Thank you for your call. Thank you very much. Hot 97.
Yo, what's good? How you doing? Good morning.
What's your name, boss man?
Yo, my name is Marty. Southside Jamaica, Queens, brother.
So Marty from Queens, when you was being raised by your parents, did they tell you, yo, check this out, fam, you get put in jail, you're on your own?
Oh, my pops and my mom definitely raised me that way. You know what I mean? I come from 4 different siblings. My brother graduated from Princeton. I got a sister on TV. Got a sister who does music. I was what you call a black sheep out the family. Went down south, came back to New York, got caught up. Had to do a 2-year bid. My pop said he wouldn't come see, but at the end of the day, I was his son. He came to see me, didn't bail me out because as a man, I realized that I had every opportunity to grow in life or whatever. I blew that, so I had to handle my consequences.
That's right. Stepped up as a man. I appreciate your call.
All right, y'all have a good morning.
That's what's up. Mike from the Bronx.
Yes, sir.
You're 27 years old. Your parents raised you the same way, huh?
Yeah, my parents raised me basically with the method of, we're going to teach you everything you need to know. We're going to teach you right and wrong. It's your responsibility when you hit the age where you can take claim for yourself and be a responsible young man, that if you get in trouble, you deal with the consequences.
Absolutely.
It's all how you respond to people. It's not what you say, it's how you stay. And like, I've managed to go my whole life not getting in trouble with the law to keep it short and sweet.
There you go.
I have friends that do get in trouble, and I tell them all the time, it's what you say to the cops. And if you're going to sit here and claim, oh, he pulled me over because I was driving black, what did you get a ticket for? Oh, I was speeding. So you got pulled over for speeding. It wasn't because you're black.
There you go.
50 miles an hour.
Talk about it.
That's about it, man. I've been waiting for a long time for a venue like this. You guys got the best radio station in the world, and I'm telling you right now that people need to know, at the end of the day, we as a community, not just black, but Hispanic, everybody. Some white people get in trouble too, but at the end of the day, we have more black people dying out there, and most of the time, it's by their own
That's right.
actions. That's what people need to realize.